What's up guys, welcome back to the lab, and in today's video we're going to be going through a workout for your total body. We're going to start things out like we've been doing. We're going to be doing isometric postures on each side, really again trying to establish the side bend, understand it, use that information, and translate it into our work sets and our accessory work in this workout. So we're going to start things off. All you're going to need is some wall space. We're going to be doing a wall wedge drill that's really again going to tap us into the side body, and it's going to sort of educate the end position we're going to be using in a later exercise in this workout. So, got my wall space. I'm going to start sort of with this diamond or triangle hand position here. I'm going to start getting an aggressive angle with the wall. So I'm dumping all of my weight forward into the wall, and then I'm going to flick my heels out like so. Okay, so all that weight's going to be in the balls of my feet and in the wall. So I have this extreme angle. I'm going to take a slight step forward with this left foot. Okay, so again, just slight step. I'm going to steer my hands off to the side here, and I'm going to pull my left hand right up to my armpit here. You'll notice that left elbow is sort of reaching down towards my back pocket. I'm maintaining those heels flicked out to the side, and I'm maintaining this really aggressive angle with the wall, or spine shin angle. We're going to hold this position for about 30 seconds or so. Again, we're really trying to funnel everything when we get here right into this left lat. So as long as you're feeling that, you're solid. If you start to feel pretty secure in this movement and you want to challenge it a little more, all you got to do is start working your way back a little further and get in a more aggressive spine shin angle. So we're going to really establish an understanding of this end range of motion here. We're going to use this in an exercise later today. All right, guys, I think that's about 30 seconds. We're going to come out. We're going to reset. Again, hands on the wall, sort of in this triangle or diamond. We're going to sort of use that as a steering tool. I'm going to get that aggressive angle with the wall. I'm wedging in, so my weight's on the balls of my feet. I'm feeling that weight rest into the wall, so I can get that aggressive angle. I'm going to step the right foot forward slightly. I'm going to steer the hands to the right here now. I'm going to pull that right elbow into that back pocket. That's going to get that right hand right up by my armpit, almost like I'm going to throw a ball or a shot put. I'm going to keep this aggressive like length in my neck, so I'm really trying to keep this right shoulder towards my right hip, and that right hip up towards my right shoulder. That's going to facilitate us funneling all of this work or in this intensity down into that right lat. Again, if you're feeling confident, you're feeling strong during this hold, just go ahead and get a more extreme angle once you're set and balanced. We're trying to keep the bulk of the load right here in that right side. Again, funneling all that work to that right lat, keeping that right neck real long. All right, cool. I think that's about 30 seconds. Again, really trying to funnel all this work right here into that low back. That's going to educate this position we're going to be using later in the workout. So you do at least one more set of that, 30 seconds each side. Let's go ahead and get into some work sets. All right, guys, let's get into some work sets. We're going to be doing 2 different exercises, and we're going to be using ProPulse speed trainers to do this. If you don't have this product yet, you can absolutely keep doing these moves without them as well, but they're going to have a little more punch and a little bit more of options to create some coordination or events within them. So we're going to do these 2 exercises, like I said. We're going to play around with a burpee, and we're also going to be exploring a deck squat. So these are 2 big movements I've been using for a long time to really get the whole body involved in the training. So first one we're going to do is a burpee, and then the way we're going to set up with that with the pulsar, we're going to do this nice OK sign with the wrist cocked back aggressively like so. That's going to allow us to get this kind of like pitched position on the floor and really spring us up for a push-up when we go for the burpee. So I'm right here. I'm going to pop down to my push-up position for the burpee. I'll pop up. Once I get into that like low squat position, I'm going to load the pulsars up to the armpits. I'm going to drive them straight down for this sort of double down pulse. That's going to lift me up in the air. So I'm going to get that nice free float. And then we're going to coordinate sort of a punch straight out in front of the body. All right. So I just went up. I'm going to hit this punch or this press pop out in front of the body. So I'll do a couple of sort of full speed for you real quick from 2 different angles, and then we'll get into the work. So here, it's down, pop, pop. All right, so creating these events within this traditional exercise. Full push-up, pop, load the pulsars up to the pitch, press them out at the top. So try the other side. Right here. Up, load, create that event. Load them up, pulse, pulse. All right. So again, 4 reps of this burpee, adding these sort of coordinations or events within it to maximize the benefits of that movement. The second move we're gonna do is gonna be this deck squat. So deck squat, it's a roll back, pop up for a jump. We're gonna coordinate a jump with the pulsers and really maximize that air time as we come out. So front shot, I'm here, I'm gonna squat down low, roll back as I come up to that squat, same idea, pop up with the pulsar, we're back down. I'm using the pulsar to pop up and also to catch myself as I hit the bottom. All right, we'll show the other way as well. So side shot of this, again, I'm gonna use the pulsar to sort of load as I come down, pop back, pop up. All right, so there, again, it's a little more advanced than some of the movements we've been doing, but again, using the pulsars to sort of create events, coordinations within some traditional movement to get more out of it. I mean, you hear my sweat and my breath's going. It's hard work. We're gonna do 4 sets of 4 of each of these. Again, if you don't have the pulsars, you can mimic the patterns without them, still get some good benefit, but these guys are really gonna put the punch in there. So let's go ahead and get to some accessory work. All right, guys, let's get into some accessory work. So 2 movements. We're gonna be doing the first one for about 8 to 12 reps. The second move with the RMT rope is gonna be done for about 30 to 60 seconds. We're gonna be performing on a wall space here, something we call the wall driver. So this is gonna use the same postures or positions that we sort of established at the beginning of the workout in those isometric holds. We're gonna be now, instead of holding it, we're gonna be transitioning between the sides. So we're feeling one side bend to the other side bend and working through that. So sticking our postures really aggressively. And then we're gonna move into something called a dragon hop with the RMT rope, and I'll do sort of like a fast forward instruction on that on how to do it. So we'll get set up just like we did in the first exercise. We're gonna get that sort of aggressive angle on the wall here. I'm gonna go ahead and step the left foot forward. I'm gonna pull that elbow to that back pocket, and I'm feeling that left lat really engage and bend here, okay? So I'm keeping that shoulder really low. Eyes are gonna be straight ahead, all right? What I'm gonna do from here now is I'm just gonna switch everything and switch to the other position, or the other hold, and then we're gonna do it rapidly for 8 to 12 reps. You'll probably want to start a little higher on this than we did for just the isometric hold because you're transitioning and trying to stick the positions. You'll start high, and if you're feeling confident, you can sort of start working your way down as you begin the movement. So we're here, we're gonna switch. I'll do one slow, so it's here. I switch, I just replace everything. So I bring that left foot or right foot forward. I'm gonna bring that right shoulder down, right elbow down, right foot in front, all right? And then we're gonna switch. All right, so sticking those positions, making sure you feel balanced, and then if you're feeling confident, you can start working down the wall, making that a little more intense, all right? But the idea is quick, repetitive switches. So that's our wall driver, again, 8 to 12 reps. Second to that, we're gonna be doing a dragon roll, okay? Or a dragon hop specifically. So the dragon hop is gonna be a jumping variation that we do with rolling ropes or the RMT rope. And it's gonna have us switching from one side bend to the other via that transition of the jump and a switch. If you do not have a rope yet, you can absolutely just perform jump switches, and you can get a similar sort of effect mentally and physically from it. So we're gonna start things out. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna have the rope sort of facing off to you guys, all right, at this 45. I'm gonna tell myself to drag, flip, turn, flip. And we'll sort of repeat those audible cues until we've established a dragon roll. We do the same thing on the other side, and then we're gonna coordinate it into the hops for about 30 seconds. So if I'm here, very mechanically, it's a drag, flip, turn, flip. All right, you'll notice there's an overhand chop going that way. Drag, flip, turn, flip. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Drag, flip, turn, flip. Boom. All right, so I've established sort of that position. I've got my base drag and roll. We're gonna just say the audible cue repetitively now, and that should get us going. So it's drag, flip, turn, flip. Drag, flip, turn, flip. Drag, flip, turn, flip. Boom, okay? Now we have drag and roll. Again, very fast instruction on this. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna sort of shift our weight forward onto this front side or this right side of me right now. So I'm living in that right side bend that I've been expressing on all this. I'm gonna do the same thing, okay? But this time when it hits the back, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna switch positions and lean into that left foot, all right? So this is the drag and hop. It's here. I'm gonna say drag, flip, turn, flip, drag, flip, turn, flip. I'm starting to live on that right side. Now I'm gonna hop and switch, hop and switch, hop and switch. And I'm trying to stay on that front side lat the whole time. All my weight is forward on that front leg. I'm trying not to put weight in that back leg. And we're just gonna ride these transitions. And for about 30 seconds. Again, if you're tired or you're having a hard time with the move, you want to be successful, so just focus on drag and rolls if you need to. All right, so that's going to be our sort of our accessory. Really get some conditioning in. Doing 2 moves, wall drivers, 8 to 12 reps. We got drag and hops, about 30 to 60 seconds. You do about 3 to 5 rounds of it, and that's the end of our total body sort of workout video here in this first little bit. We'll see you guys at the next workout.